New at 6, Zoo Miami says it's taking a new look at its safety procedures because of the encounter between a boy and a gorilla over the weekend in Cincinnati. CBS 4's Marybel Rodriguez has more on the story that remains the talk of the nation.
A terrifying situation for a 4-year-old boy, his mother, and all who watched in horror at the Cincinnati Zoo as a 450-pound gorilla named Harambe first guarded the child, then dragged him by his leg. And after more than 10 minutes, zoo officials say they had no choice but to shoot and kill the 17-year-old gorilla. Zoo Miami's Ron McGill believes they had no other choice.
The gorilla did not mean to hurt that child, but that gorilla is so strong that, not realizing how strong he was and as confused and disoriented and as agitated he would unintentionally could not only hurt but kill that child.
Harambe's grandmother Josephine lives at Zoo Miami, and his father Moja was the first gorilla born there.
We've got to make sure that this gorilla did not die in vain, and God forbid that another kid doesn't get in that situation.
That's why Ron says at Zoo Miami they are reevaluating all their safety barriers.
We have a fence barrier that's being replaced now. As a matter of fact, even before this incident, this fencing is being replaced with a higher bamboo type of fencing. But then we have these if you touch these plants, these are thorns. If you can't climb through this stuff, okay, it's thorns. But if a kid really wanted to, the bottom line is a kid could get in here, he could get thorned up, he could go across and get to the side of the moat there and fall into the moat.
According to Cincinnati Zoo, the 4-year-old boy somehow got over the fence and fell 15 feet into the moat, forcing them to make a difficult decision, and Harambe paid the ultimate price.
The only choice they had was to take out the gorilla. And the way I pointed out to people, I said, listen, folks, if that was your child with that gorilla, what would you want done? And secondly, if they had not done that, and God forbid something horrible had happened to that child, we'd all be saying here today, why didn't the zoo do something sooner to eliminate that risk?
And once again, you're taking a look at Harambe's 49-year-old grandmother, Josephine, and as you heard Ron say, they are reevaluating all the safety barriers and fences throughout the zoo, but ultimately it's up to the parent or the adult with the child to keep a very close eye. As for the child from Cincinnati, he was taken to the hospital and released just a few hours later. According to Cincinnati police, his parents will not be charged. At Zoo Miami, Marybel Rodriguez, CBS 4 News.